Jeremy. But first, before we watch the Jeremy video, you have to watch this for the context. So Jeremy is, TheQuartering, is making a video. He made a video, rather, called Woke Backfire. NFL runs hilarious new ad that gets roasted as viewership tanks. I haven't seen the ad. Let's see. The NFL is very capable of doing rainbow capitalism poorly, so let's watch it and see what we think. I haven't watched this. If you love this game, you are welcome here. Football is for all. Football is for everyone. The NFL stands by the LGBTQ plus community today and every day. For the information on how you can help the Trevor Project, visit trevorproject.org. Very fine. Dubert, thanks so much for giving a heart of Vecna, dude. That's crazy. 51 subs today. So this is in response to Carl Nassib coming out as the first active gay NFL player. You may remember Michael Sam, who was a gay draft prospect. They got drafted by the then St. Louis Rams. They are now the Los Angeles Rams. But Michael Sam never made the team, so he is not the first one. Actually, Carl Nassib, a defensive lineman for the Las Vegas Raiders, is in fact the first active gay NFL player. So we stand Carl Nassib. He's a funny guy. He actually got a little famous for a little bit when he was on the documentary show Hard Knocks when he played for the Cleveland Browns. He's just a funny dude, always good. Obviously a big honking boy with large muscles, and he plays big manly man sport. And he's a pretty good player. He's not the best player in the league by far. He's not even like the best lineman on his team, I don't think. But he is a very good player. He'll be in the NFL for definitely at least a few more years. And so the NFL is like, we got to jump on this after they botched Kaepernick shit. So let's see their commercial that is sort of in support of that and trying to gain the big cash money bucks of the LGBT community. I haven't seen this. So football is gay. Lesbian, beautiful, queer, life, exciting. Oh god, too fast now. Okay, I'm gonna pause this for a second. Football is American. You see, they're still got to hit up on the old patriotism. Okay, cool. It's accepting. It's accepting. Football's everything. Ooh, boy. Football's for everyone. That's it. That's the whole. Wait. That's the whole commercial. This is the whole commercial. Football is life. Yeah, I did say that. It's a sportser thing. You wouldn't understand. LGBTQ plus youth with at least one accepting adult have 40% lower risk of attempting suicide. That's true. That's it. Trevor Project. So it's literally just, this is the bare minimum commercial I've ever seen. Is anyone against this? Are they getting roasted for anything? I think the only thing they're getting roasted for is this right here. This exact thing. Which is exactly the correct take. This is the thing you get to roast them for. Football's for everyone except for Colin Kaepernick. That's what you get to roast them for. But like this in general isn't bad at all. Okay, so I thought that was gonna be worse. That was a fine commercial. Let's see why Jeremy is really big mad.
Go on, everyone. Jeremy here from TheQuartering, and I know many of my viewers have decided to tune out of sports ball, which I 100% respect.
Not me. I'm an alpha.
For me, the trade-off for watching sports was just the pure entertainment of it. Once it became, about making various political statements on field, once the sportscasters wanted to talk about particular political movements.
There are conservative sports pundits on the internet and that have live shows and that talk about sports all the time. Jason Whitlock is someone that we covered recently that is part of that big time. There is what the fuck is his name? Why can't I think of his name? Clay Travis. Clay Travis is a big dum-dum, and he's also a conservative sports pundit. They always use sports as a cudgel to talk about their right-wing beliefs. I don't know why he thinks this is a left-wing specifically problem.
Societal stuff like that.
Most people.
It was really easy to tune out. Even now, as as somebody who was a lifelong Bucks fan. The Bucks are in the Eastern Conference Finals. What the NBA has done to bend the knee to China and all of their politics, it's on mute at best. Watching score updates here and there.
On mute
the
at
NFL,
best. Huh.
I thought would be.
This guy was, by the way, just recently tweeting. Okay. Can I just go to his Twitter? Probably just go to his Twitter. Let's go to TheQuartering. At TheQuartering. Unless he blocked me. No, he hasn't blocked me yet. So TheQuartering. The Milwaukee Bucks. He is from Wisconsin. The Milwaukee Bucks have been in the playoffs for a little bit, and they're deep into the playoffs. And he's been talking about them. Let's see if we can find them. 23 hours ago. I mean, they played on June 30th, I believe. So let's see if he's talking about them. I don't know if he is, though. Yesterday, right? No, actually, it wasn't yesterday. They played tonight, so it would have been the day before. Wow, he tweets more than I thought he did. Wow, Bucks can win this series without Giannis. They absolutely have the players. Bucks curse continues. R.I.P. Giannis. Refs doing everything imaginable to make up for hurting Young. Absolutely embarrassing. How would you know this unless you were watching the game, dude? I'm just checked out of sports, bro. Hashtag fear the deer with a little Bucks logo there. Yeah, good job, Jeremy. I'm sure, yeah. Okay, real checked out of sports, my dude. Come on, dude. Come on, bro. It took 2 seconds to look that up. And he'll be like, I was just watching sports updates on mute. No, you fucking weren't. What are you talking about? Whatever, dude. Like, we both know that's a lie. Why pretend?
Impossible for me to just not watch anymore. And it really wasn't. It was really easy to give up. Now, maybe I'll return one day. I'm not making a big deal about it.
What are you talking about? Maybe you'll return one day. This was the day you watched the Bucks. Literally the same day as those tweets. The exact same day.
And if you still watch sports ball, so what? You can enjoy it, and others cannot enjoy it. It's totally cool either way.
I can't believe he has a fucking Gadsden flag behind him.
I'm not here to shame people.
He just made this, by the way.
Watched it, but I think that there's really no doubt that the NFL, Major League Baseball, and the NBA, as the three big ones here in the United States, have all, how do I say, gotten decidedly political in their messaging, whether it's them standing up and having a say on, voters' rights with the Major League Baseball moving the All-Star game away from Atlanta because of some laws that they were going to enact, and then, ironically, crushing all of the
black-owned businesses in Atlanta,
minority voters that would have earned money at the All-Star game.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Who cares? Most of that money has not trickled down to the fucking concession stand workers in Atlanta because they were going to have the All-Star game. You incredulous bitch. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? That was going to the owners of things. That was going to big corporations. That money was not going to just fucking normal-ass people. Yeah, tourism's important. It's fucking Atlanta. They have a team right there called the Braves. The Hawks are in the playoffs right now. I don't think they're hurting for cash because the baseball all-star game won't be there soon. What are you talking? So stupid, bro. So fucking dumb. It's capitalism. It's free market capitalism. The MLB has decided not to support Georgia due to their bad politics. That's fine. That's how it works. What do you think lobbying even is, dude? You allow lobbying.
It's the NFL and their constant virtue signaling. For me, it's just easy to tune out. And now some people may say, hey, you're overreacting or whatever.
I say you're not tuning out. That's what I say.
You may see it that way, but I never saw sitting in front of the TV for 3 hours on a Sunday as like this imperative thing that I needed to do.
That's bullshit. He's a huge Packers fan, dude. You watch this football season. He'll be on it. He'll be talking about how Aaron Rodgers might not be playing.
Now that I've gotten older,
Some of you might not know that, but just remember that I said that.
You know, even when before the NFL kind of got woke, I would just listen to it on the radio, like while I mowed the lawn or I did, raked leaves or did things around in the yard. Sometimes I would just, because I only have weekends with the old ladies. So, if she wants to go a pumpkin patch on a Sunday, we're probably going to go during a Packer game so it's not packed, literally. Yesterday, the NFL rolled out a new ad. And of course it backfired. Of course, it spectacularly backfired. If you love this game, you're welcome here. Football is for all. Football is for everyone. The NFL stands by the LGBTQ plus community today and every day. For more information,
dude, his wife is going to pumpkin patches with Adam.
blah, 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 blah.
I'll go to
Of course, they get immediately destroyed in the comments. Football is for everyone except Colin Kaepernick. Again, God, I hate that I even have to take time to debunk this. Colin Kaepernick
oh my God, is he going to say he's going to be bad and he lost his job?
Lost his job to like a third string quarterback.
That's not how it worked.
He was benched because he sucked. Now, he got a chance to have a tryout back in the NFL, and what did he do? Instead of going where he needed to go for his tryout, he last second changed the location and made it all about a political statement. Colin Kaepernick himself doesn't want to come back to the NFL,
Not
so
now,
stop
bro.
it already. San Francisco 49er fans will tell you that city was sick of him at quarterback. He was terrible. He had one good year, maybe two. That was it. All right. The guy isn't getting blacklisted from anything. You can make the argument that he certainly could be a back.
The NFL gave him so much money for that collusion settlement, dude. Like I forget they didn't tell him. I don't think they put the number out there because they had an NDA on it, but he got paid a lot of money to do that, and now he's making political content, and it's working. It's effective.
Backup in the NFL.
It's got to be more than 20 million. I was thinking in the 70s.
That's probably true. But again, through his own actions, he's shown that he doesn't want to be. So you've got that. And then you've got, of course, I'll be watching non-politicized college ball and reruns of old programs this season.
Non-politicized college ball? College is incredibly it's an incredibly political sport space. I don't know what are you talking about? By the way, shout out to the NCAA and all my people that will make money now on their own images and likenesses. Shout out Arian Foster, my man from Tennessee, a good friend of mine. He will make hopefully a little bit of money from Tennessee. I don't think that's going to happen. Reggie Bush, who was on Arian's podcast before and he got his Heisman taken from him for getting money. Heisman Trophy in college football is like the highest honor a single player can get, he won that back in the early 2000s, and they took it from him. So he should probably be getting that back. He'll hopefully be getting some royalties or something, but I don't know. But this also means, you know what this means more than anything? And this is only for my jocks. This is only for my jocks, dude. You know what this means? Do I have it over here? Do I have it just right here? I don't. NCAA football on PlayStation, on Xbox. We're getting it back, baby. Hell yeah, Genjack. You know. Let's fucking go.
And back when it was an American sport, I don't know if I would really want to watch reruns of sports, but whatever. The corporate virtue signaling is annoying and irrelevant. Everybody hates this, whether it's people standing for Colin Kaepernick or people laughing about like the ridiculousness. I mean, football is for everyone. Football is gay. What? No. Football is American.
Now he's with that.
Not anymore.
Oh, it's not anymore.
What
do you mean not anymore? What does that mean?
When it's constantly getting, I suppose that probably is American. Now that literally everything we have to do has to have politics injected into it. I suppose that's as American as apple pie.
Everything is politics all the time. What do you mean? Why do they say things aren't politics when they are? The NFL has had politics in it forever. Always. Like, just being a casual enjoyer of sports, you would recognize this. Always. Do you know why? Because they are the biggest platform for people that don't have white faces, that have, like, big money. Like there's the NBA especially does a very good job of this, but there are incredibly rich, powerful brown and black faces that got a platform through sports, and with that, it allows them to have a larger political voice than they did before, which was definitely a fear of white supremacists that kept them out of the sports for years and years and years. The Jackie Robinsons of the world, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so dumb. It's just so dumb. Literally, the U.S. Army funds the NFL, of course, right?
NFL says football is gay in new commercial that makes it clear that it supports the LGBTQ community.
Look, I agree that this is rainbow capitalism. The NFL is only doing this because it's profitable. But that's not a knock on politics or the LGBT community. It's a knock on capitalism.
I'm sure in the locker rooms they're...
Your dad said there was nothing political about Jackie Robinson being allowed to play on the Dodgers. Oh, your dad is a dumbass. Pretty weird.
They're all discussing Pride Month. The 30-second spot begins with, whatever. Football is all these things. The video is a direct response to Carl Nassib's public coming out last week, according to Outsports. Nassib, a defensive end for the Las Vegas Raiders, is the first active NFL player to be out.
No, he is the first active NFL player to come out. Michael Sam was never active. Stop.
I mean, wasn't there was somebody a few years back, I don't know if they made the roster, but they were definitely out. Anyway, I'm proud of the clear message that Spot sends the NFL's LGBTQ fans. This game is unquestionably for you. Now, of
Raiders.
Of course,
we have Raiders.
There are members of the LGBTQ community that enjoy.
Oh, you mean the Raiders? Raiders.
Sports ball,
like the team.
I don't think they've ever felt alienated by it, though.
This team he plays for is called the Raiders. Not a Twitch thing, guys.
When I watch football games at the local pub, it's definitely a mixed crowd. I've talked about this before. The small city where I live, the bar that I go to happens to have like a pretty solid amount of members of the LGBTQ community, like as a percentage for that bar. Maybe, there might be 30 people in the bar on a weeknight, and like 4 or 5 of them are open and out, and we sit next to each other and watch the same sports and wear jerseys and all this kind of stuff. I'm not sure that the NFL ever felt like, exclusionary to that community.
Exclusionary to that community. Jeremy, statistically speaking, there is more than one gay NFL player. Like, how do you not just look at that and go like, it's pretty interesting that there's 0 NFL players that are open about their sexuality. You think every one of the NFL players is straight. What are you talking about? I don't know if Jeremy has never played sports or been in a locker room because he's like kind of a bitch boy, and he doesn't seem like he would enjoy that kind of thing, which is fine. But he likes to talk a big game about being like a big man and shit. So, as a manly man myself, and a himbo and a jock, I've definitely been in a lot of places. Homophobia is big time in there. Homophobia is, especially when I was coming up, playing sports, definitely basketball, but I played football, a little bit of baseball, soccer, but mostly basketball. homophobia is huge in those communities, especially football locker rooms, because the size of the crowd, like the team itself is just like huge, and so like you have to be like this really masculine big boy. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like Carl Nassib, I can't see his face here, but his arms are massive. This is a masculine man. There have been a few openly gay NBA players that came out after their career. Although I think Jason Collins maybe played another year. I can't remember. It was right after he retired. And then there was John Amici, who both centers actually, really super tall dudes. Both came out as gay. John Amici is actually English from not American, but statistically speaking, how many players are in the NFL? There's like 56 players on each roster times 30. So almost 1,500 dudes, over 1,500 dudes. So like the bisexual. When I say gay, I mean not straight. So yes, bisexual, pan, whatever. There's definitely a lot. In fact, there was a guy on the Cardinals a while back, and I forget his name. It wasn't Deion Buchanan, was it? I forget his name. I'm not going to say it. I don't think it was Deion Buchanan because I don't want to misrepresent someone's sexuality. But he got caught by tabloids, like with his boyfriend or something, or like a partner that just happened to be a dude. Whether they were dating officially or not, whatever, I don't know. But like, and that was like a scandal. It was like, who gives a shit, dude? There's 50 to 100 gay or bi players, I presume, in the 1,500. I would say, yeah, you're probably going to settle at 5%. Is probably like a reasonable statistic, and I wouldn't be surprised if eventually, just like the populace, I wouldn't be surprised if half of all people identify as not straight and not cis, one of the two or both. You know what I mean? Just eventually, 50%, because it's just like we're so fluid, right? Everything is like fluid. It's I don't know, man. It's so weird to have a hang up about this. It's so weird to say that, oh, there's definitely one gay NFL player. No. Carl Nassib became the first active NFL player to come out as gay. It's like implicit within all of this. Like we all collectively understand, oh yeah, there's definitely more gay professional sports people. Definitely. Like 100%. Right? So I don't even know how to identify mostly straight. Well, sure, you can say you're straight and still fuck around with the occasional person of your shared gender or sex. Yeah, absolutely. However you define that is up to you. It's your thing, man. You know what I mean? Like, I would consider myself straight. But people like TheQuartering would say that if I would have sex with a trans woman, then I would be a little gay, which I think is fucking stupid because, trans women are women. You know what I mean? So like, it's whatever you identify as, you know what I mean? Bi-leaning? Yeah. Because I don't like, so I don't mind, I don't care about gender at all. I care about expression, and I am only attracted to people so far, that express femininely. So, and then specifically, I don't have an attraction to penises, but I don't mind if someone has bottom surgery. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't I wouldn't expect that out of somebody. I would just be like, oh, okay, well, we're not really compatible, and I'm not for you, and you should find somebody that likes your body for you, and you shouldn't, you know what I mean? Because I can't be there, and there's lots of people the same way. I don't think it's any different than like, oh, I don't, I'm not attracted to you because of something. Like I got a tummy. Like if you need a rock hard abs, dude, I ain't your guy, and that's okay because this is innate about me, and I'm not going to take that personally. That's fine. So if you don't like my weird dick, like maybe you think my very symmetrical and smooth pee-pee is weird. Maybe that's weird to you. Maybe you like rough, curved dicks only. Well, then I'm not your guy, and it's nothing I can change, right? And I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. Yeah. Funky and fresh. You're pan coated. There we are. But no, I have attractions to cis women. I have attractions to trans women. I have attractions to non-binary people all the time. As long as they express femininely, most people are at least a little attractive. Not everybody I want to fuck, of course, but and then getting to know people and becoming closer to people is how I usually explore my attraction. And so, like, yeah, I just think. It's so weird how we codify our own sexualities. I don't know how you would confidently say that the NFL is just a straight sport. It's just so weird.
And it's, along with the announcement last week, Nasib donated $100K to the Trevor Project, the leading national organization for them. Hey, you know what? I'll give him this credit. Coming out in the NFL probably is, I've often joked about, like, millennials and Zoomers coming out on TikTok like it's something brave. It really isn't. Coming out in the NFL, probably like a little more of a risk.
Why does it have to? I don't know why he thinks that coming out has to be brave or risky to be valid. Every single time he does this. It has to be brave and risky to be a thing that we talk about. It doesn't make sense at all.
Just guessing. Now, if you look at, obviously, the quote tweets, of course, they really put football is gay, dying out here. Jack Easterby would disagree. I mean, I suppose, this is one good way to distract from all the spousal abuse. How many viewers y'all lost? Agenda. You don't understand football, but yeah. Or I don't understand football. I don't know what they were thinking with this, like who exactly this is for, but like people are just leaving the sport. And if you don't believe me, we can look at some of the ratings. Now, this is the
2020 Super COVID. I didn't watch sports last year because of COVID. Do you know what's going up this year? Sports ratings. Come back in the 2021 stuff, and I guarantee you're going to see much higher sports ratings. Guarantee it.
Now, this is a breakdown of the main broadcast networks over 2020. So last year. Now, remember, this is always one of the weirdest things that people try to use as like a crutch when they suck.
What?
More people than ever were stuck at home last year, right?
Yeah.
More people than ever stuck at home watching TV. So the idea that ratings went down for you during the lockdown.
Okay, I'm a huge fucking football fan. I'm a huge fan of basketball. I'm a huge fan of baseball. I watched none of that during COVID. And do you know why? Because it didn't feel like it meant anything. It felt pointless. Because there would be COVID protocols and players would have to miss time, and then games would be moved around, and then they'd be canceled for a little bit. And it was like a big asterisk on the seasons, man. They had to play in the bubble, and there was just, I didn't watch a fucking lick of sports. And I love sports. Tonight, the reason I'm streaming daytime right now, the reason I am not streaming at my normal slot is specifically because I want to watch playoff basketball tonight with my friends. Well, one friend specifically, Alex. But I didn't watch it at all last year. Not my Pistons, not my Tigers, not my Lions. And if you know anything about me and spending time with me, these are things I watch a lot. These are things that I enjoy. I love sports, dude. I am such a big fan of sports. I don't get invested emotionally in the same way that, like, insecure dude bros do. Like, it's not going to ruin my day if my team loses. But I love competition. I played myself. Not at any high level, of course. I played myself, though, and so I like it. I love the analysis of it. I think it's interesting. I love the combination of, like, of the physical and the mental that it takes to accomplish certain things. Like in baseball, you're hitting a round ball with a round bat. That's like, you have like a little strip on the bat that actually makes any viable sense to hit the ball, and yet they do it proficiently. It's the hardest sport in the world, easily. And it's like crazy to me that I didn't want to watch sports in 2020 because COVID fucking blew it all up. It blew it all up, dude. People didn't watch in 2020 because of many things. Also, consider this. People were stuck at home at record numbers watching TV, Jeremy. The same argument. I don't want to fucking sit there and watch TV all day. I'm already doing that. And now I want to do that for a sporting event that kind of doesn't matter? Nah, it wasn't me, dude. I barely watched sports last year, and I watched sports all the time this year, dude. Because we can go watch it. Like, I can go to games. I've already been to a baseball game. We're definitely going. I'm absolutely. Alex has never really been able to go to games like this before, and so he's my best friend. I want to make sure he goes to these things. I'm looking at tickets to go to Pistons games and to go to Lions games so that we can spend time together and do this thing that he's never done that I've done several times so that he can experience that in person in a safe place after COVID's done. You know what I mean? Like, so this is like big stuff. This is big for me. This is a big part of my life. If you're here for any stretch of time at all, and I know most of you don't play sports or enjoy sports at all, but there's a little pocket of you do. I talk about sports pretty regularly. It comes up a lot. And if you guys liked sports, it would only come up. It's the only thing I would talk about. That's not true. But I fucking love sports, dude. And I didn't watch it all last year. I mean, and I'm not alone. I'm in a football chat. My entire friend group, really, is inside of a WhatsApp football group chat. And we talk about sports all the time. Like, here we are sportsing, and like it just none of us fucking paid attention last year. None of us. We didn't even play fantasy football because we fucking took a year off. The whole reason we're friends is fantasy football. It's how our friendship started. So weird, dude. So weird.
Downs means it's far worse than we could imagine. ESPN's Monday Night Football down 3%. Now, some of these numbers are negligible, but still down. When you consider they should easily be up, that's concerning. CBS Sunday Football down 4%. Fox Sunday Football down 6%.
These are low numbers.
Thursday Night Football down 6%. Sunday Night Football down 16%. The 2020 Super Bowl saw its...
The 2021, everything is going to go crazy. Going to be the highest numbers they've had ever.
Lowest TV ratings in years. Not even the Super Bowl, the NFL's crown jewel of 2020.
Because Tom Brady was playing, bro.
Could escape increased ratings. Just 91.6 million people on CBS watched the Super Bowl. This marked the lowest numbers of viewers for the game on broadcast television since 2006. In over 15 years. The lowest number in 15 years.
By the way, Nielsen ratings are really stupid. Nielsen ratings are dumb. Do you know why also some of this happened? Right? Because people watch on different services now. Nielsen ratings are dumb. Like, it just counts TVs, and they have like specific. I forget how the specific Nielsen ratings work, but it's like old people shit. It doesn't really like apply in today's modern world, man. I'm an Ohio State fan, and I love Tom Brady. Why? Doesn't make any sense. Tom Brady sucks. He's the best of all time. He's the best quarterback of all time. I fucking hate Tom Brady, though. Fuck that guy. He's a weirdo. He's a chud. Are you done, Jeremy?
But if you include all the streaming, it merely...
Wait. What the fuck is going on here? Do you see this? Look at this. What is that? What's going on here? Oh, wait. You know what this is? Never mind. This is a Star Wars thing. They changed the name of the ship. They changed the name of Boba Fett's ship. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Took me a sec. I didn't see the one after it. I thought it just said slave.mp4. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah. He's mad about that. Big mad.
He gets to the worst since 2007. I would say that it's dying, for example, but sports, the clinching game of the NBA Finals brought 5.6 million viewers. That's almost 13% lower than 2019. MLB declined.
Yeah.
Maybe
every sport declined. The Kentucky Derby was down 49%. Jeremy, are you going to bring up the Kentucky Derby during 2020? By the way, ProFootballNetwork.com. This article is about how the league is not dying. The league is a dying sport. I can hear it now. First off, sit down and put on some pants. Second, let's throw some cold water on those fires with something called context. The global situation disrupted everything, blah, blah, blah. No one was safe. The NFL is doing just fine in the grand scheme of things despite lower TV ratings. He's literally got an article up that is arguing against the point he is using the article to make. Jeremy is literally using an article and misunderstanding it on purpose. This is embarrassing. This is an embarrassment, Jeremy.
Maybe. Now, the Kentucky Derby was down 49%. That's bizarre.
Well, you see, the Kentucky Derby is super gay, Jeremy, so that's why it fell down.
But maybe all of these sports getting involved and having to feel like they have to have a political message, there's no doubt that there are mitigating factors or there are other reasons why ratings were down.
Fucking dumb,
but
bro.
Also, there is no denying that there are people that tuned out far more. I tuned out the entire NBA season. Bucks are in the Eastern Conference Finals. Okay, sure, I'll watch a few games. But you lost me as somebody who used to watch all 82 games. Football, same thing. You're talking about somebody who would watch at least every Packer game, plus probably one or two other games every other week, whether it's fantasy sports related. Once everything felt like they needed to have a political message, I stopped playing fantasy sports, and I watch maybe 5 games a year now. How many more? I'm not the only one, right? So certainly there are people that decided to tune out for this exact reason, and I guess they could double down on it. Good luck.
Can't be gay if you have socks on. Are we going to see feet? Are we going to see... I don't have socks on.
NFL, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Fuck off, Jeremy, you dumb bitch. Fucking dumbass, dude. He's so stupid. I'm so mad that he's so dumb, dude. Like, why can't he just not be dumb? That'd be awesome.